Perfect. Well, I just want to thank everyone for joining us today. We are, well, I'm excited to
I'm
go
excited.
exactly through some healthy habits for glowing skin. And really, this is, I kind of coined it as a mini beauty school. So that's why it's 2 hours long. We're going to try and get through it in an hour and a half, but with the demo, I'm unsure. So, how long that will take and if anyone has questions. So I really hope you guys enjoy it and enjoy all the information. And I might actually just ask everyone to just mute themselves if that's okay, because we are recording. But using the chat, or again, if you have a question, you can definitely just come off mute at that time and ask away. So I have no trouble answering any questions. And I am definitely not the expert here, other than I have used the products for 7 years, and you're going to see a before and after of my skin under specific special camera that shows lots of things. Anyways, you're going to see that as part of this presentation. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, and here we go. So, and of course, as I mentioned, we are going to have a demonstration, not necessarily of the skincare products, but more so of the makeup, because I will walk you through the skincare, but at SOAR, so this year at SOAR, we actually are doing a full-on beauty school there. So that'd be some extra little bonus for attending SOAR this year.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I know these look pretty scary, but these are actually true. So beauty there's so many different things that have been used in ancient times and still right now. And whether it be putting snails on the face or literally lighting your hair on fire or your face on fire, which is called a fire facial. There's so many different things to help shrink pores or help with the toning of the skin. Again, the list goes on, and we even know people use, oh, now I forget what they're, but they suck the blood and leeches, right? They'll go into baths with leeches. And so there's so many different things that you can use, again, whether it be now or in the past. And so, and why we do all this is, really, of course, it is about beauty, right? It's about wanting to look youthful. And so what do we do in this? We start using things that might not be so healthy for us. As an example, look at all the different chemicals. And of course, these are just a few of the things that we put on our body every day. Whether it be lotion, deodorants, foundations, hairsprays, lipsticks, perfume, fake tans. I mean, right now I've seen a lot of people trying to mimic a fake tan, and we're going to show you how to do that in a very simple and less toxic way. But if you look at all these, again, it's not meant to scare you, but look at some of the side effects of even just different shampoos. Again, irritation, eye damage. There's certain things, hormonal disruptions from eyeshadows. That seems weird. You put on some eyeshadow and you might have links to cancer, infertility, damage to body organs. Like, it seems very weird that we make products that we put on our bodies every day that can create some of this. Some things like deodorant, people don't even realize that deodorant can be very unhealthy. And I'm not talking Young Living's deodorant, I'm talking deodorant that you buy at retail stores. It can cause lung issues, respiratory problems, irritations of the skin and eyes, dizziness. And as you can see, the list goes on. I'm not going to go through it all, but it really just shows you how we don't even really pay attention maybe to the ingredients in some of these products that we put on our body daily, and how it's so important that we should. So we carry at least 700 chemicals within our bodies. And most of these actually have not even been studied on. So, there's a book called Toxic Beauty. And if you've never read it, I highly recommend it, because it, even if you're using Young Living products, it's actually really good information to know. And so, again, we have over 800 neurotoxic chemical compounds that have been used in the cosmetics and perfume industries. 800 neurotoxic. That is not good. I mean, there's even more, but I wanted to just bring out that one number that's listed in this toxic beauty book. And again, just coming back to maybe there's a better way, right? So when we look at some of the skin enemies, if we want to call it that, this is actually a before and after of a twin. So there's twin A and twin B. Twin B actually typically was a smoker, and it was also a truck driver. And so you'll see the big differences in the skin. And sun is, I don't want to call it an enemy because I do think sun is so important. But again, protecting and using maybe a different product to help protect your skin without the toxins, but still getting that exposure, because sun is very important still. Pollution, we know air pollution, any other type of environmental pollutions. Beauty, toxic products, we kind of just went through some of those. Cleaning products, man, like cleaning products are probably one of the most toxic things that we have in our homes. Not our homes specifically if we're using Young Living, but in general meaning. And these are things that we need to look at. Stress, free radicals, smoking, sugar, and processed food. These are just a few of the things that actually combat or help age the skin faster and let it be less elastic, like decreases the elasticity of it, the tone of it, and even the complexion. Yes, clogged lip nodes, exactly. That's another thing. I'm just looking at the chat here for Marianne. I have a friend who's gone through many surgeries with using other deodorants, absolutely. And we know our deodorant actually helps with lymphatic drainage, and we have lots of testimonials on that. So here's where we know you are literally the guard of your own house. That means your own body as well. And it's so important that you decide what products that you bring in to your home and that you put on your body. No one else can make that decision for you. And so why do we choose Young Living? Well, we choose Young Living because it is a brand that your family can trust, and we know that they're free of toxic chemicals. And so that is so important from whatever you choose, whether it be cleaning, your skincare, your suntan lotion, your insect repellent, all these different things that we use, products for men, they are all free of toxins. And so what makes Young Living so important is that we actually have our farms all across the world, and we actually make our products. So we make our essential oils on the farms, and we have an amazing process called Seed to Seal, which literally guarantees you the most authentic, pure, and effective essential oils that we use in our products. And every product Young Living owns, except for like maybe a handful, are all infused with essential oils. And they're essential oils from our farms. Whether it be frankincense from Oman, you can see the tree, frankincense tree here, or our lavenders from our Mona farm, or in France. There's so many different oils that we can use for our skincare, and we're going to go through a few as we go through this. So, unlike skincare products that rely on harsh and synthetic ingredients, essential oils use their natural properties to brighten, smooth, moisturize the appearance of skin, and it, of course, leaves your skin feeling like it's completely pampered. And I'm sure if you guys, I mean, I probably say this every other presentation I do, but I love the way my skin feels all the time. Like it's always so smooth and never used, I mean, it used to be probably like that when I was in my, 8, 9, 10, but as the years went on, even through, I never had really acne, but I always had drier skin. And so when I started the Young Living skincare line in my 30s, I just always kept touching my face because it was so smooth and moisturized all the time. It was just crazy. So absolutely love it. Okay, so we know lavender is one of the most popular, most versatile products. And of course, this is we always see this picture because it's hard to show the impacts of lavender on the skin, but it can do so much, from helping with bruises, helping just with any type of imbalance in your skin. You can make a homemade body scrub with it using coconut oil. You can, again, put it in Epsom salts or bath. Sorry, I just have to prove someone. You can mix the bath salt and the lavender together and have it in your bath. And guess what? It's going to help with all your skin, not just on the face. And so this is something that we add or is already included in almost all of our skincare products that we're going to talk about today. So where we start with wellness is, and the skin, healthy skin, and actually does start within. So, and what we mean by that is when we have a healthy cell and we're giving it all its nutrients and vitamins and we're treating it well, we're giving it water without fluoridation or chlorine, we're giving our bodies the nutrients that we need. This is actually how our cells stay. They still stay fairly normal and they age a lot slower. But when we are not, we're giving ourselves unhealthy foods, things that are contaminating our skin, like meaning retail store products out there, it actually ages your skin faster, which typically means you have to use more and more and more of those type of retail products. But what you'll notice actually with Young Living, well, because we don't have any toxins in our products and we're using essential oils, we stay pretty pristine for as long as we can. And so the apple just kind of shows the oxidation, basically the stressors that we talked about. It happens like the apple. Our cells are similar to like that apple. But what if we could actually help slow that process? And that's where I think essential oils come into play here. So again, oxidative stress can also cause things like faster wrinkles, uneven skin tone, loss of elasticity, and so much more. So you find actually, again, your skin looks like you've aged faster than maybe you're like that twin, as an example, your twin, which is the same age, but they didn't do all the things that causes those issues. So what are some things that we actually need for our inside our body? So again, your skin is the largest organ you have. It protects you from the elements, and it's the greatest indicator of your health. I'm going to say that again. It is the greatest indicator of your health. So when you have healthier skin, you typically, again, are healthier on the inside. And so again, we're going to start from the inside and then we're going to work our way out. So what are some things that you need for nutrition and what your body needs daily is actually sulfur in the form of MSM. And so sulfur has been called the biggest beauty mineral. It helps repair damaged skin by stimulating production of collagen. It also helps repair scar tissues and minimizes wrinkles. And one of the products that we have sulfur in is called Sulfurzyme. So pretty amazing for that. What's another thing we need? We need antioxidants. So free radical damage of our cells and, age our skin. So antioxidants combat those free radical attacks. And what is one of the biggest things that we have for antioxidants? We have our Ninja Red Juice. And again, I'll go into some of this more. So what other things does our body need daily? It needs probiotics. Probiotics help support the gut health, so our intestinal tract, and it can help affect, that can affect the protective function of the skin. So we have our Life 9 probiotics, and for kids, we have the Mighty Pro, right, in the United States. So you need also to balance your pH and minerals. So most diets often are acidic, and they actually cause inflammation of the gut. So this can stress the liver. It also can stress other organs. And when we stress the liver and the digestive system, that actually does show up in the gut. So things like minerals in alkaline, or we even have another product in the States that are only available in the States, but we have other products even in Canada, and I want to say even Ninja Red or even Master Formula that have these essential minerals, and they can act as a catalyst for every function of the body. So they are building blocks for beautiful skin. And these are very important. So it says the 4 minerals needed for skin specifically is iodine, silica, sulfur, and zinc. So these are things that, interestingly enough, are in either alkaline or master formula, or even in Ningxia Red. So there's a lot of great products that we have that can help there. So another thing you need is vitamins. So vitamin A is essential for growth, maintenance of skin tissue. It helps prevent drying of skin and premature aging. So just to think about that for a second, that's a lot of stuff vitamin A does. It speeds up the healing of acne, vision problems, and boosts the immune system. So what's a product, though I don't have it listed here, a product that is super high in vitamin A right now, which we just got in the United States, which is available to us, is Illuminize. Illuminize is a phenomenal product, super high in vitamin A. Vitamin B, we know it's the anti-stress vitamin. This helps prevent premature aging again, acne. Vitamin B promotes circulation, aids in wound healing, new cell growth, and increases vitality. We have our Super B, right? Which is all the B complex. Vitamin C helps produce collagen in the connective tissues, strengthens capillary walls, speeds healing, helps battle environmental stresses and toxins. So we have a Super C actually. So we actually have vitamins for every single one, or you'll notice all these vitamins that are also in our Ningxia Red juice, which is pretty awesome. So vitamin D slows premature aging, enhances bone mineralization and calcium absorption, and it combined with vitamin A will help with acne. And so vitamin D, of course, is in a lot of our supplements as well, but Omega Gi's is one of those that has quite a bit of vitamin D in as well. So why do we need, a lot of people talk about nutrients, and I just kind of went through a lot of different nutrients and why it's so important. Well, I kind of highlighted just in here why I feel it's so important is because really we're not, the average American, which also means Canadian, is not getting the enough nutrients. This is the number one thing I talk about all the time. Oils are fantastic. We're going to give you lots of information on oils, but if you do not have the foundational nutrients in your body or minerals, you're going to age faster. That's the truth. We need vitamins and minerals in our body to stay healthy, and not just for our skin and our beauty, but also for all the other body parts and functions. So I stress this so much. So again, the second highlight I circled down here is a lot of people, again, in today's society, there's a dramatic increase for the need for nutrients and added antioxidant production. This is why it's so important to supplement your daily nutrition for what your body requires. So again, I go to the next slide here. And why do we talk about Young Living supplements? We can buy supplements, and I have for years bought supplements at a retail store, but this is why it's so important, is that we absorb 86% more within 1 hour with essential oils infused into our supplements. There is no other company out there that has essential oils infused to our supplements. Even at the highest quality, and I've spent thousands of dollars on supplements over my years before I became a Young Living member, and I didn't understand why sometimes I wouldn't feel the effects, or I would have to increase my dosage a lot more, or anyways, the point is that even the highest quality supplement on the market, because they don't have essential oils infused, typical absorption, and this is again based on scientific research, is about 42% within a whole day. So we actually, because we include essential oils in ours, and of course we have the highest quality minerals and nutrients added, we get 86% absorption. That's a significant difference. And that is why, again, with oils, the cells receive nutrients that they previously were unable to assimilate. So that is why it's so important. So we kind of talked about a lot of these different supplements, and we'll talk about some oils as well. But I want to just touch base on why, again, a lot of people don't realize, people don't like to take pills. So, and I get that, but sometimes it is a good thing. And if you can't take pills, a lot of times people will break it up and put it in their Ningxia Red juice, or they'll crush them. Like if they're essential zymes, they'll crush them, you know, with a mortar basically, and put them in your yogurt. There's ways of getting it in your body. And again, it will help increase your nutrient absorption, and the supplementation with the essential oils makes it more bioavailable to us. And of course, that I think is a very good thing. Okay, so we're going to touch sulfurzyme right now. So sulfurzyme, I think, is one of the foundational products that we should all have. And of course, we talked about it containing organic sulfur, which is the MSM, which is a protein building compound essential for supporting many body functions. It contains that silica dioxide, which is important for healthy skin, hair, and nails. And of course, it's a source of antioxidants. So this is one, I think, I don't even know if this is your picture, Monia, but I found this picture. But just to show beautiful nails. And of course, because it's a natural health product, we know, again, it can help maintain skin and eye health, and it helps support hair and hair and nail growth. Of course, it does so much else with regards to muscles, joint health, and so much more. But of course, we're trying to stick to the beauty and what that does here. And we know it's actually fantastic for our osteoarthritis as well. So many different things that sulfurzyme can do. So sulfurzyme, as we talked about, is phenomenal for hair growth, right? So we know this hair thickening recipe that we've talked about. You can see whether it be a woman or a man using these two, this kind of combination using sulfurzyme and this combination of essential oils, which we have 25 drops of rosemary, 25 drops of cedarwood, 25 drops of lavender, and you can put that into a spray bottle. I do not add anything else. So I do not add water. I just leave those oils. If you want, yeah, I was gonna say, you can add a little V6, but I don't recommend it. Using oils straight is best. You can also just drip those specific oils on the top of your head, which I do often, instead of putting into a bottle. And again, you wanna try to either spray the area. So if you're thinning up here, if you're a woman, or I guess on the side for this woman, then that's where you wanna spray. If you're a male, again, normally males, it's at the top of the head, as you can see, kind of in the middle. This is where you want to spray. And I would try to do it twice a day. And then adding sulfurzyme to this makes it go even faster. And the key here is consistency. So if you just do it once a week, the likelihood of it growing back faster, probably not so much. If you do it 3 times a day, what do you think, right? Or twice a day, whatever it is, right? Morning and night. The more you do, the faster it works. That's literally it. And again, not using any carrier oil. So let's get to Ninja Red, which is absolutely my most favorite product. Ninja Red, of course, it contains natural antioxidants with the fruit inside. It supports natural detoxification. And of course, because of the antioxidants and also the vitamins and minerals, it supports all cellular function. This is so important. I call it, it reduces that rusting from the inside out, or the rusting of tissue, which kind of, if we think back to the apple, right, it helps reduce that. So, sorry, I just realized it's a little bit blurry, but I apologize. But again, just coming back to that apple, what do we want to look like? Do we want to look like the rusted part, or do we want to feel healthy and have our skin tight? The more we have antioxidants in our body, the healthier we are. And I'm not even just talking Ninja Red. I'm talking any antioxidants, like things that are super high in antioxidants are even clove oil, as an example, super high antioxidant essential oil. But anyways, antioxidants are the things that help combat and slow the aging process. And of course, your skin and any of your cells will thank you. Okay, probiotics. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this, but probiotics, we talked about how important your gut health is to your skin. And Life9 by far has been the best probiotic that I've ever tried. So, and I've tried lots of different probiotics because I do understand gut health and how important that is for your skin. Oh, if I can just ask everyone to mute themselves, I'd appreciate that. And the next one is alkaline. So alkaline, again, will help balance the pH levels. This also helps when you have a balanced pH. Again, it will help reduce the yeast and fungal formulations. It helps support the healthy bones, but specifically for your skin, it helps the body in collagen production. Collagen, you're going to hear that word a lot as we go, you know, if you look into anything to do with beauty. Collagen is kind of the key words: antioxidants, collagen, and regeneration, anti-aging, all that kind of stuff. So frankincense essential oil. So frankincense, we know, we call it the king of oils, right? We know it's so versatile. It does support the elasticity, so skin elasticity, so the tightening, right, of the skin. It helps support cell regeneration, helps reduce the appearance of wrinkles, and we also know it helps with imperfections of skin discoloration. Like, and also for me, like, because I've previously had rosacea, I used 2 products, and you'll see what those are in a second. One is frankincense, and the other one, well, whatever, it was the Art Light Moisturizer, and you're going to see it before and after. And it was very phenomenal what the product did for my discoloration of my skin. So I told you I would share some DIY recipes, and if you have, some of these recipes are in our books and some are not. Of course, this is being recorded, so you can always look back to what these are. But I do have one of these derma rollers, and I kind of show on the left-hand side here how you can you'll notice actually everything is always going up. So when you do anything with your skin, you're always pushing it up. So even if you're doing a massage, a facial massage, or if you have been with us with Anna Maya's 8-minute protocol, right, where we're using specific points. So you'll notice actually like where the points are, you know, it's helped to actually relax the areas. And what does that mean? When you relax the areas and so they're not so sore, it actually will start doing what it's supposed to be doing, which actually typically lifts your face, right? So this glowing face serum, you can of course make your own, but this is just a general guideline. I love using frankincense or sacred frankincense, copaiba, sandalwood, lavender, rose if you have it, and geranium. And you can mix that with either jojoba oil or rosehip or fractionated coconut oil. I'm just going to warn you about jojoba oil. That for me, if I use it every day, that is when I have maybe clogged pores, because jojoba is very thick. It's a very thick oil. So it's not something I recommend you do every single day. But it is one, again, that using it 2 or 3 times a week, I have no issues. You could also actually use the rose quartz roller shown in the picture there. So that rose quartz roller, again, you're always rolling up. So, and a lot of people have used that, or there's one that has jade on it, you know, it doesn't matter which one. But again, using these little tools with the essential oils and this glowing face serum, or using the points that Anna Maya has shown, makes it phenomenal. It makes your skin look phenomenal. Okay, so frankincense, again, going back to this, I know you guys have seen this before, but just the power of it with regards to skin is just exceptional. Again, whether you use it in your beautifying serums, or if you just use it directly on your skin, there's so many different ways that you can use this oil on cuts or scrapes. I find it, again, I love to actually put it around my eyes. So that's probably the #1 place I put it on. But so frankincense, or sacred frankincense, I'll put around my eye bone, and then I'll do my skin, my moisturizer over top. Okay, so helichrysum, we know this is also a natural health product, which is amazing. It is actually referred to, you know, in cultures as liquid stitches or immortelle. So immortelle, I think we all know, I don't have to say what that means, but it's a very, very awesome oil, especially for the skin. This is the #1 oil that Gary and Mary Young would use and have on them. So when Gary's asked, you know, if you're stranded on an island, you know, always that question, right? If you're stranded on an island, what oil, essential oil would you bring? This is the essential oil that they would bring. And so just so you know that, it is phenomenal. So it helps reduce symptoms of acne, helps with skin irritation, cuts, bruises, helps relief from eczema or dermatitis, helps with the formation of collagen. Another one. Helps supports nerve regeneration, reduces the appearance of scars, and the list goes on. You know, even with regards to, of course, we know pains or strains, rheumatoid arthritis, coughs and colds. So this is a powerhouse. Like every home should have helichrysum in it. And I know, yes, it's an expensive oil. It is for a reason. It's because of just how precious it is in the respect of how much product it needs to take to actually distill and get that liquid essential oil from there. So that's why, that's actually the pricing of the essential oils is actually part of the extraction. How, you know, how much material does it take to extract it? Does it take two tandem load trucks of material to take, you know, to take one, or to make one 5 ml bottle? It might. Actually, it might even take more. So it's pretty amazing oil here. So I always told you that I was going to tell you what, so this is my before and after. And so this was taking up beauty school. And this was actually 2 years difference. And I don't even, you know, and I'm a bad person to do everything every day because I do work from home. Do I do things every day? Unfortunately not. You know, that's just the reality. I don't put on makeup every day. I don't even put on skincare every day. So this is actually, this is called vascular conditions. And so I have rosacea, but you can see without even trying, because I didn't even know what I was actually supposed to be using. I use frankincense and the light moisturizer here. And this actually, the trio is what I use normally. You'll see actually, look how dark those dark spots are. And look, like even around my eyes, there are significant changes here. And again, I wasn't even really using the right products. There's another product called Cher Lume and the toner, which are supposed to be even better for rosacea. But I didn't know that at that time, right? So anyways, using the light moisturizer here, again, you can see helping with what? Elasticity of the skin, right? Reducing those fine lines. So I like to show these pictures because it's hard to show, you know, what the product does. But again, this is another one showing the 3 different photos, and you can see the repair of the skin is phenomenal. So again, using these 3 different products, which are the Art Gentle Cleanser, the Refreshing Toner, and the Art Light Moisturizer. So this is another little tip we have, is again for the blemish-free skin. These 3 oils put together, frankincense, tea tree, and lavender, you can mix it with, again, a coconut oil, and you can use it on your skin if you have some blemishes. I find this is phenomenal. But we also have an amazing product called Acne Treatment. This is, again, coming from, I think I have 2 pictures to show here. So June 2018, June 18th, sorry, 2018, and then into August. So June, July, so it's 2 months, basically. So you'll notice a significant difference using this product and Omega Gize. So this product and Omega Gize, why? Because it has the vitamin D, has a CoQ10. Vitamin D, again, we know helps premature aging, and vitamin D combined with A helps clear up what? Acne, right? So again, utilizing supplementation to give your body what it needs. And of course, they use the acne treatment, which is great, which is available to us in Canada through our United States connection, is great. Another one for acne, though, is what? What affects us with acne? Hormones, right? So this is, again, this is after 9 months. Again, our hormones don't change on a dime. But if you have someone that is acne prone and you know it's related to hormones, this, again, she used 4 drops on her forearms in the AM and 2 drops in the PM. And this was, again, 9 months later. What a significant difference. I mean, again, this is giving your body what it needs. Her body needed to help balance her hormones. And what a drastic change. Pretty amazing, right? So we know we have, again, another glowing skin serum or spray that you can do. I actually put this together because I saw Sabina, which is our upline crown diamond, you know, when we would go out to places, she had a little spray bottle, and it had all these, like, I could just see her spray her face all the time. I'm like, eventually I just had to ask, you know, what are you doing? Right? She's like, I'm hydrating my skin and giving it the essential oils. I'm like, sorry, what? So anyways, she put together, she has many different recipes, but this is one. And this is, again, myrrh, geranium, frankincense, helichrysum. If you have spikenard, you don't have to put that one in. But again, you can mix it with rosehip, grapeseed oil, hemp seed oil, whatever. Or again, a carrier oil of your choice. And again, putting it in a little spray bottle and just putting in your purse. If you just spray your face like throughout the day, again, if you look at her skin, it is always beautiful and moist and glowing. Why? Is because she always is just spraying. Again, not always. She does it maybe 3 times a day. But how many of us take a little spray bottle and do that? Probably none. Or one, maybe 1% of us. So imagine what our skin would look like and how healthy it would be if we just did that. And again, we can make it. It will probably last, this bottle might last us for months and months and months, because we're just doing a little spray, a little spritz, and it's phenomenal. So I think a lot of you guys have seen this one before, but if not, this I think is so important. A lot of people don't understand the benefits of skin brushing. And so there's you can either, you know, obviously use this as a chart, or if you have our book, you show it there. But you can also go and just Google skin brushing, and this kind of chart will come up. It will actually show you where you should be brushing towards. It is actually very important to brush towards certain areas. And so it does help, again, with lymphatic drainage. It helps increase blood circulation. Of course, it does help unclog pores and exfoliate the different areas. And it also stimulates your nervous system, which can leave you feeling invigorated and just very peaceful afterwards. So it's very important to see where the lymph nodes are, which are the blue area, and then brush towards or away, depending, again, what those are. So you could also have a salt bath. So a lot of times people will do the dry brushing, and then they'll get into a bath, like kind of a ritual at night. It doesn't have to be every night, of course, but maybe once or twice a week would be awesome. Or even once a month, depending on your schedule, right? Whatever it is, more is better, right? So you can do a salt and oils bath, but please make sure you're mixing the oils with this baking soda and the bath salts. I do love the Himalayan salt better, but you know, whatever bath salts you have. But mix it first, and then you put the whole mixture in the tub. I find people that put the oils in the bathtub and then they put the salts in, or vice versa, the oils still float and they don't actually get infused into the water. And when you get into the water, sometimes you're actually going to get some redness or uncomfortable in, you know, some places that you don't want to be uncomfortable in. And so it's important, again, mix the mixture first and then throw it into the bath. And it's always important to not actually stay too long in the bath. So again, whether it be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever, but you don't actually want to stay in the bath past 30 minutes. There is something to do with detoxification and your pores and everything like that. So talking about skin and some DIY recipes, we have our coffee cellulite body scrub. This is a phenomenal body scrub, I do have to say. So a lot of people have understood the benefits of actually coffee grounds. So again, you have ground coffee, you have fractionated coconut oil, you have cypress and grapefruit essential oils. Both cypress and grapefruit are known for what? Helping with cellulite, right? And that is why we have a product called Cellulite in the United States, which is available through us to Canadians through the NFR market. So you could actually mix that product with the coffee grounds if you want, or you can make this. right? So if you have grapefruit and cypress, we know it helps with circulation as well. So you can mix everything in a bowl, and then using your palm full of the scrub, then you start with your feet and you work your way up, exfoliating in a circular motion. And of course, I do this in my shower. And of course, if you don't finish it, you can store it and use it afterwards, which is pretty awesome. So another one here, we have just regular body whip or body butter. You can whip the coconut oil if you want a whipped butter. But just adding, again, coconut oil, cocoa butter, shea butter. I know a lot of people use that. Sweet almond oil, vitamin E oil, and all this stuff, by the way, you can buy at any health food store or Amazon, or even actually, I think even like Superstore or Loblaws has it. And then of course you can mix any citrus oils, or to be honest, you can mix any oils that you want. This right here is just showing citrus oils, but I just want to caution with citrus oils, especially now that we're all going outside, citrus oils on your skin, they are photosensitive, which means that you can burn more easily if you're putting it on your skin surfaces like your face or your arms or even your legs. So I just want to caution that. And they do say, actually, if you do put, say, something on your face that is a citrus oil, you should be waiting 24 hours before you're kind of going out in full sun, you know, that you're staying out for a while. So that's a long time to know that 24 hours. So I just caution that. You know, I tend to not put a lot of citrus oils on my face or on those skins. I tend to drink them more, you know, but you know, everyone has their stuff that they like, right? Okay, so let's get into hair just for a second. So our mermaid hair in spritzer, of course, we talked about our sulfurzyme and having specific oils. Again, making just a spray that you can spray on your hair. You'll find you have very beautiful long locks, and it will also help with decreasing the frizz in your hair. Because why? Because your hair health is actually better, so it's stronger. So I got permission to share this. This is actually another Young Living member, and she has beautiful, beautiful gray hair. And she was noticing actually that she was having that brassy, I guess, coloring in her hair. And so actually using the Young Living charcoal bar soap, again, you don't have to do it every day, just maybe once or twice a week. Not only does it pull impurities from the hair, it can leave your hair dry, so just let you know. But using that Copaiba conditioner will hydrate it back, so don't worry. But again, you can use this as in your hair, like with your shampoo, to take out the brassiness. Or another way you can do it is using the oil called Blue Tansy, and you can mix that with your shampoo. And this is, again, good for blondes or any color hair, but typically gray hair and blonde hair like that non-brassy look. So you know, for me, because I have brown hair, I don't mind it. It just, you know, but again, I could use the Blue Tansy in my shampoo to take that out. And I know, yes, Blue Tansy is blue, and that's the point, right? If you actually look at the coloring of, I think it's called purple or blue shampoo for blondes, this is the same thing, but natural. Natural and healthy, bonus, right? Another way, a little DIY tip for your hair is, again, you want to take the gray out. I just posted this recently. And again, maybe we don't have, with everything closed right now, you might not have access to your hairdresser. But maybe you can just cover it up for a little bit, and using maybe our Savvy Minerals, a multitasker. Or if there's another color that you like, maybe a black hair, we have our black coloring. So lots of different ways that you can use natural products instead of using something that might be not so healthy. Oops. Okay, and our healthy nails. So this is, again, notice sulfurzyme keeps coming up. Well, it will, because it's amazing for hair, nails, and skin, right? And all the oils, you'll notice the same ones keep coming up as well. So to strengthen your nails or to help them grow, you can use certain things like geranium, lavender, lemon for strengthener. For a grower, lemon, myrrh, frankincense. And again, you can massage this into your fingernails daily, or you can also buy, or not buy, you can make a cuticle cream. Lavender orange, if you have organic beeswax, shea butter, and vitamin E oil. These are phenomenal things that we have available to us that will really make our nails, again, part of beauty, shine, right? And look beautiful. So now we're going to get into the skincare regimen. This is kind of the part where if you do have your products, you can follow along with us. If not, that's okay. I figured that this is an online thing, and we're actually gonna in SOAR, at our event at SOAR, we're gonna go through this even more detail, and we're gonna actually apply the products on. So right now, I think Monia, I don't know where you are. Sorry, I can't see you anymore. Monia is not gonna go through this part, but I think you are gonna apply a certain moisturizer. Is that correct, Monia?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So when we get to that, you'll just let us know what moisturizer you use. And because I know I actually, unfortunately, because I hurt my finger, I can't do it. And I apologize for that. But so Monia had already done her routine this morning. And so, which is going to be kind of what I show. So I kind of just called her at like 10:30 this morning saying, I can't do anything with my finger. So gardening has its downfalls, I guess. I don't know. Anyway.
I washed my face just for you guys.
I know, that's right, exactly. So she's prepared. And I thought it'd be better to demo more the makeup side than the skincare, even though she will demo some. So anyways, excuse me. So when we are doing our skincare line, or skincare regimen, this can be literally very quickly, like, less than probably 5 minutes. And probably I do even less than that. I'm very quick when I do my face. But when I cleanse, I do use most times the Art Gentle Cleanser. But what does cleansing do for our skin? It helps properly clean and remove toxins, makeup, dead skin from the pores and perspiration. So you can cleanse your face in the morning and night, and I do recommend that. You will notice again, because you're cleaning all the stuff, the dead stuff and the toxins, your skin actually tends to look healthier longer. So, healthy skin also allows our skin to breathe, basically. And these gentle cleansers do not strip the skin's natural oils. This is important. Most cleansers out there do strip the natural oils, which means that you have more dry skin. And that's actually what I noticed in my 20s and 30s when I had to wear makeup every day. I was using a cleanser that was just making my skin so dry. And that's why, is because the natural oils on my skin were depleted. Okay. So this is just an overview. If you guys have our, what's it called, brochure, you'll actually see this is what's inside the brochure. So we are going to talk about all the different things, but I just wanted to give you a snapshot to say, if you actually have our brochure, all the information I'll be covering is pretty much in here. So you can just reference that as well if instead of coming back to the video if you don't need to. So the Art Gentle Foaming Cleanser. This is one of my most favorite cleansers that Young Living has. It supports healthy looking skin by washing away the impurities, of course we said, with a soft, gentle lather formulated with only plant-based ingredients and skin-loving essential oils. So it has a foaming action similar to all our hand soaps. And of course it removes the impurities without clogging the pores, prevents oil secretions. It helps soothe and has soothing and calming properties. It does help balance the skin's natural pH. That's very important, right? We talked about pH already before. It's suitable for all skin types. And of course, it doesn't have any harsh astringents that can dry out the skin. And it contains frankincense, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, melissa, lemon, and lavender essential oils. I mean, it is phenomenal. These oils that are in here are fantastic. Okay, so how do we use this? Again, if you're going to use it morning and night, you just use lukewarm water. And of course, you just like nickel size. I'm talking, this thing lasts forever. You just put it on your hands, massage your face, and rinse and dry. You can also, instead of using that, we have, which people love, the Orange Blossom Botanical Face Wash. So this is, again, another product that we have that gently removes all the impurities and or any makeup, that type of thing. And a lot of people actually make one bottle into 3. So that's another, again, way to stretch it. It's it has no soap. It's very gentle, suitable for all skin types. And it actually is very suitable for very sensitive skin or acne-prone skin. It can remove dirt, makeup. I'm just trying to see. It also contains powerful antioxidants, which help the skin look younger, right? Give it that young, youthful appearance. Woo! Sorry, I have my window open. Okay, so step number 2. So after we've cleansed, we're now going to exfoliate. So this helps. This is not something we do every day, by the way. You can do it every day, but I do recommend it maybe every other day or every 3rd day. This, again, your skin replaces itself every 30 to 60 days. Exfoliating speeds up this process by eliminating the dense skin cells and allowing new cells to flourish. So this promotes the absorption of nourishing serums and moisturizers designed to prolong youthful appearance. Okay, here it is. Exfoliate twice a week, depending on your skin type. And how you can do it is, I'm just a hand, raise the hands. Has anyone ever done the tape test? You grab tape. You actually put it on the outside. There's tape. I'm looking here. All I have is this big tape. Oh, here it is. I should have brought it out. So if you grab tape, grab some here, and I just do like you know, to put it in a circle. It's hard to see. And then if you touch your face like that, and if you see that there's skin cells come off, that's kind of how you know when you should be exfoliating more if you're already doing twice a week. There's just a little tip for you there. So what is a product that we use for exfoliation is our satin facial scrub. So this is a phenomenal product. Again, it has a mint, has peppermint in it. So it really does leave, and you can smell it right away. It leaves your skin feeling very refreshed. It is a water-based exfoliant. It contains jojoba oil, mango butter, MSM, so organic sulfur, aloe, peppermint oil, and it will actually help minimize the appearance of pores and invigorates dull skin. So it does it without damaging the natural pH. And of course, again, like I said, it cleans the clogged pores for healthy glowing skin, exfoliates and rejuvenates the skin, leaving the skin fresher and a smoother appearance. So this is a product that I absolutely love, not only for my face, but I love it on my hands and my feet. This is amazing for your feet. So especially now what we have coming into our you know, sandal season, if you actually do use this on your feet, you'll be very surprised at how beautiful your feet look. Okay, so the next one is tone. Of course, we love our toner. I actually didn't realize the effect of our toner has on, again, when you have skin like mine, like a rosacea, but it is phenomenal. I can't use it every day though. It is something that I have to do kind of, again, a few times a week. So it does help. It says the ideal pH level of your skin is 5.5. After you cleanse and exfoliate your face, it takes about 1 hour to restore to its natural pH. So a good toner will immediately restore that pH. It will remove any impurities. It will help shrink the pores. So what we did in step 1 and 2 was cleansing out the pores, right? So now you want to shrink the pores after they're clean, and this is what a toner does. So it shrinks the pores to their original size, and it prepares your skin for a moisturizer. So Young Living has a phenomenal toner. So I've seen people like Melissa Popping and a lot of different people that are very well-versed in skincare and actually have their own skincare lines. They talk about, hey, I can make my own moisturizer sometimes. I can make my own foaming cleanser, but the toner is never something no one ever says. And they actually say they don't try to make it because it's so perfect that they can never get something as good. So this is something, again, The Art Refreshing Toner will help balance your skin's pH levels, reduce the appearance of pores, and completely remove any residual particles that the cleansing may have missed. It has essential oils, sorry, it has aloe vera in it, green tea extract, frankincense, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, peppermint, melissa, lemon, and lavender. Sorry. And this is, again, if you're using a regular cleanser, then you require a toner, because the cleanser, again, opens up those pores. You need something to close those pores afterwards. So if you're using that, you should be using a toner. It will help restore the pH of the skin, absorbs very quickly into the skin. And it's something, actually, this is how people will tell people how to apply it. Whoops, sorry. I'm trying to read the comment here. Dampen, not wet cotton ball. Actually, you know what, Marianne? Absolutely. You can, you actually dampen, it means with the toner. So
I say that because I started hating it because I put too much on and it was too sticky.
Oh, yes. Sorry. That's right. Yes. Sorry. Good point there. I actually don't even put it on the cotton ball now. I literally just put a little bit on my fingers, because I saw Melissa Popping do this, and she literally hits her face like this. So she hits her face like that. That's it. So not even, so then you're not even putting even less on, right? So it is a phenomenal toner. And typically I do have a younger face or skin. I don't know how I have a baby face is what people call it. But this toner even helps tone my skin. And I never thought I needed a toner, but you absolutely do. And that's why, because of the pore issue and the pH balancing. Okay. So after we tone, then we now restore. So again, serums quickly moisturize and rejuvenate your face with faster visible results. So active ingredients have low molecular weight, which allows nutrients to penetrate deep within the skin layers. So it's not just like, this is like when you burn yourself, as an example. People think that putting your hand or whatever you burnt underwater is going to help your skin. It actually doesn't. It actually just touches the top layer where your brain thinks that, okay, this is helping. And actually the layers of skin underneath are still burning. That's why when we use essential oils, it actually will penetrate all the layers of the skin. That's why we use things like, say, lavender, and we just keep applying and wait till it gets hot again. Keep applying, wait till it gets hot. This is the same kind of concept, just to let you guys know, that this, it helps penetrate deep into the layers. So this is advantageous to use a serum before your moisturizing cream. So we typically don't use the serum after, we use it before. So one of the awesome things about our Art Renewal Serum, which I'll talk about in a second, it has orchid oil. So this is actually nature's most elegant and fascinating free radical fighter, interestingly enough. Okay, so the Art Renewal Serum, you can hear my, I can hear Otter crying, so he barks, sorry. So the Art Renewal Serum is phenomenal. This is one that I absolutely, again, this is targeted care, is so important as skin ages. Infused with essential oils and exotic orchid petal extracts, Art Renewal Serum's unique formula applies smoothly to your skin and nourishes the complexion, helps restore a more youthful appearance, and rejuvenates any delicate facial skin. So I just thought, before I go on, it's important also to actually do our neck areas too. So all these things that I'm talking about are not just for the face. I think it's actually really important to do your neck, and there's a name for it. I forget what it's called. Delica something, right? But you know what I'm talking about, like this area here. So again, this is something that I would do this whole program on. So deeply nourishes and hydrates and helps restore youthfulness, has that low molecular weight that we talked about to help penetrate deep, and it also, again, contains a specific polyphenol group, which again is plant-based, to firm and tone the skin. So again, you can apply to any delicate facial areas. If you feel like your hands or the neck part needs this, I would put there too. I think it's very important. And again, you can do it 2 times daily with your normal skincare or just do it once. So number 5. So now we're getting, there's only 6 steps here, and we're getting to the last part is moisturize. And this is where I think Monia, let us know what moisturizing cream you're going to be using today, because we know you already done the other steps. So do you want to come off mute? Just, oh, maybe not, sorry.
Yeah, I'm off mute.
Perfect. So do you want to show us again and just tell us what that is? Because not everyone knows. Yeah.
So I use the Art. This is the one from the States. I ordered this with my points, or so in the summer, I will use this one because it's lighter. But in the winter, for me, I have to use this one because it's thicker. That's what I do. So I'll just show you quickly because I know Christina, and I'll put it on my face. So that part will dry before I put the makeup on. So the serum, okay, so you don't need much. So see, that's all I use. And then I tap it on my middle finger, and I just tap it here. Okay, so that's what I do with that. Okay, and then what I do is I take my moisturizer because
so just let them know which one it is, though.
Yeah, I did. It's the Art
Intensive. Yeah.
Intensive Moisturizer versus the light. So you guys do whichever is good for your face, because this is light and this is like more, it's thicker. So I just do this, and then I just put it all over my face like that. All over. And then don't forget your neck. So that's the one I use. And it feels really good. Like it feels so good. You know, I love this one. So, yeah. First part done.
Okay, exactly. Yes. So when we moisturize, basically we know it protects and hydrates the skin. Again, we typically use morning and night, and I do the same. Actually, during the summer, I use the Art Light Moisturizer, and during the winter, I also use the same. I use the Intensive one, which is what Monia just said. So this also does facilitate putting on makeup, which we're getting to in a second. So Young Living's high quality moisturizers are infused with essential oils. And of course, we know it helps improve skin tone and texture. It gives that smooth skin complexion, and it also helps sensitive skin like mine. So the Light Art Moisturizer is, again, really great for probably most of the year, and most people that's all they need, actually. But it depends on, again, in the winter, we might need a little bit extra, especially in Canada. So this Light Art Moisturizer helps reduce the appearance of fine lines, helps even the skin tone, helps increase skin elasticity, which means the tightening, basically, helps with proper hydration, supports cell revival. It helps, leaves the face feeling soft and supple, which it absolutely does. It has things like sandalwood, frankincense, orchids, and so much more. So this is one, again, we apply again morning and night in the summer, actually pretty much spring, summer, and fall, and then we might switch to the other one in the winter. And the last step here is, again, refining. So this is something that a lot of people might do, and they might think about like things like wrinkle creams or under the eye issues or brightening agents. So a lot of times we'll use products, and I'm just going to go to the next one here, like this. So the Boswellia Wrinkle Cream, a lot of people, again, might utilize this one instead of the Intensive Moisturizer. We know the Wrinkle Cream, because it's Boswellia, it has frankincense in it, right? It actually helps relax facial tension. It helps minimize shine and wrinkle expression. It has the MSM in it, so it has the sulfurzyme, which supports collagen to improve skin firmness and minimize the fine lines. So this Boswellia Wrinkle Cream has geranium, myrrh, sandalwood, ylang-ylang, and of course frankincense. And it also, as a bonus, has the wolfberry oil to enhance the collagen formation. So this is, again, something you can massage maybe just at night, or it is a thicker cream. So it's not something I would put on every single day unless your face can handle that. but it might be something you could probably put on your neck or your hands also. Then we also have the Wolfberry Eye Cream. I'm not going to go too much into it, but that's literally, I think, was that the one you used, Monia, for around your eye? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, that's okay. Yeah, you nodded. So this is, again, you can just put that Wolfberry Eye Cream around the eye, and it's just something into addition. And of course, the Cher Lumet. So I know it's out of stock right now. They are hoping that it gets come back in stock next year. But this is a very popular item. This is helps with the brightening of the skin, and it does help balance the tone, and it significantly improves the appearance of complexion lightness and intensity of dark spots. So a lot of people use this on their hands when they get those dark spots. And I guess understanding that skin brightening is a very important thing in beauty. There was a Google search, I guess I looked on how many times, it's 8,180,000 Google searches on Google for this skin brightening term. So that means it's a very, very popular thing for a lot of people. And that's of course our Cher Lumet. So I told you one way that we can actually help with sunscreen. So we have our mineral-based sunscreen. You can actually add it with one of our foundations and or any other product that Young Living has, like the Savvy Minerals. And you can actually make two things. One, you can make a sunscreen foundation for your face or your body, or you can actually help with the fake tan, right? We know some people who are very white, and I think there might even be someone on the call here that has actually, I remember actually giving them a darker color of one of the foundations. They mix it with the sunscreen lotion and to do their legs, right? Because just to give them some color. And of course, it does protect them from the sun as well, right? So again, all natural and healthy. So now we're gonna get into Savvy Minerals, and Savvy Minerals is our makeup line. So makeup is phenomenal, especially when it's healthy, and it does have some pretty different things that we do. And this is where Monia, I'm gonna walk through some things, and then she's gonna demonstrate how she does her makeup, because it's so simple and easy, but a lot of people a lot of people think it's complicated, I guess I'll say, but it really isn't. It actually is just as simple as your other makeup that you have. And of course, we know what is our Young Living Savvy Minerals makeup doesn't have. It doesn't have the talc, doesn't have the parabens, doesn't have the petrochemicals, nanoparticles, and nothing synthetic in it. It has all the good stuff. It has really beautiful colors as well, and they're actually coming out with more and more colors from natural what's the word I'm looking for? Natural sources. And Young Living has been very clear that they will make sure they don't compromise on the quality of the product just to make it different colors. So they are coming up with amazing solutions, and you're going to see some of these in a second. I'm not sure if Monia's, I think she's going to be using the Savvy brushes. One thing I just want to tell people here is we have makeup artists in LA that actually do things like with film and everything that use these type of brushes. And they are high quality synthetic fibers from Italy. They're hypoallergenic, they're dermatologist, of course, tested, and they are really easy to clean and use. So this is something that Monia will be showing us. But we have so many different brushes, and I even brought some to show myself. And, oops. So here's just some pictures of befores and afters. And it is showing what they're using. But there is a lookbook online, and I can send anyone the presentation if the link meaning, but it's in Australia actually. And this is just showing a few of the before and afters, which I absolutely love. And again, it's not so drastic, but it can be. So here's one picture of a video, and I kind of did, I put the link here so you guys can see it. It's a YouTube link, but you can actually she shows you how to do this look from before and after. And it's pretty phenomenal what you can do. So you can do a more natural look, or you can do a full up glam look, right? Okay. And again, the misting spray, I think, is one of the most important tools other than the brushes that we have, because it actually they call it foiling, and it helps you keep the makeup on. If you do your makeup with the misting spray and the brushes, your makeup looks the same from morning to night. Like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., it will look the same. It's phenomenal. And of course, it has amazing oils in it, including rose essential oil. We have our primer, which I think Monia is going to show. These are, again, liquid primers. I'm just going through quickly because I want her to get to showing. But you can also have our foundations, and you can see there's lots of different colors. And here, this is blurry, I apologize, but a lot of people have trouble with figuring out what your foundation is. And the truth is, 9 times out of 10, it's normally a cool 2 or a warm 2. Most people are in that zone. And how you tell is based on your veins. Again, if you have veins that are green or blue or purple, or if you're typically, my undertones are more yellow, peach, golden, meaning your skin tones. Again, or you have a pink, blue, rosy complexion. A lot of times right now, that's me. I would be a warm 2 right now. But if you are more like a cream, brown, or tan, you might be more cool. So again, there's so many different things that you can do, A or B. And again, if you have mostly A's in this chart, then you're going to be more warm. If you have mostly B's, like say if you typically wear silver jewelry and your veins are more blue or purple, then that's probably means that you're probably more cool. So we have lots of different blushes. I'm not going to go through them. I just wanted to show you some colors and how you can use them. Oops. And then we have what we call our diamond dust or veil, which is kind of just basically makes you shine, really. And it does help minimize the appearance of pores. And we have our Multitasker or eyeliner. This is actually, the Multitasker in brown is something that I use for my eyes, and a lot of people use it for different things. But Monia is going to go through that. Again, lots of different eyeshadow colors, and you can get beautiful eyes like this. And I've, this recipe, or not recipe, but what they did is actually already in our Sprucer Clubhouse. So you can see that. And again, this is just showing all the different lip colors. Savvy Minerals is a full line. So they have everything you need. And this one picture just shows how one lip gloss can look so different on so many different people. And here's some other pictures as well of before and afters. And so I think what I will do right now is throw it over to Monia. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And Monia, I'm going to give the mic over to you, because Monia is going to demonstrate now how she uses her makeup line. And yeah, I'll give it to you, Monia.
All right. Okay, so I just put my ear up because I have so many windows in my house that sometimes my camera, you know, and I try to go somewhere where there's no window, but it's impossible in my house. I don't have a wall without a window. So I'm going to start, like you saw, I did the moisturizer first. I just want to talk about one thing quickly, the cream mask. Okay, this you don't need to just put it on, because I know on Christina's pamphlet it says 20 minutes. You can actually put it on and go to bed and wash it in the morning. So I actually did this last night. So this morning when I got up, I just washed my face, and then that's when I did all my other products this morning. Okay, and then I just washed my face and I'm starting all over again. So you can do that, and then you do your moisturizer, you do all that, and don't forget, put moisturizer on your hands too. That the lady that does the beauty school also had said to put the moisturizer on your hand as you're doing your face, because we tend to forget our hands, and our hands will look older and our face will look beautiful, you know. So she said just put it on. Okay, so I take the Multitasker. I don't know in the light, but this is a Multitasker. Okay, so what I do, I just put, you don't need much. This helps the foundation stick better to your face. Okay,
Sorry, I think that's the primer. Is that right?
Sorry, yeah, the magnifying primer. What did I say?
Multitasker. That's okay. All good.
God, let me have a drink while I do this. Okay, so that's on. So the other thing is after you take your brush, make sure that you always use like hot water once in a while, because it clogs up, and then when you try to spray, and it'll just spray in one area. Okay, so I always do this with my brush, and then I spray my brush. Okay, do you see the mist? Okay, and after that I do this again, and then I hate it because I think in Canada they don't use warm 1 and 2, they go by numbers. So my number, what I have, I think it's 201 and 300, which I think it's a warm and then a cool. Okay, so in the winter, because I'm pale as a ghost, I use the 201, which is a cool, and then the summer comes, and then I use a little darker, which I will use this. So see, it's a little bit darker. It looks really dark here compared to this one. Okay, so then what you do, you put your brush in like this. Always tap it, because there's way too much. So always tap it. Okay, and then just go on your face and just do this on your face everywhere. Okay, and then go back in, tap it. I know some people put it on here so they don't waste, but I just leave it in there and I just tap. You just go on, and then I go and I dip it in the darker color, and I tap it, and then I go around with the darker color. And you can see, actually, I don't know if you guys saw, but all of this was really red, and now it's all gone. So that's all I do. And then sometimes I spray my brush again, but don't make your brush really, really wet, okay? Just let me make sure. Look at myself here. And then go down also here, okay? Go down here and do this also. Okay? Oh. So it's all good. There you go. So that's the one part I do. Just close it, because with my luck, I'll hit it and there will be powder everywhere. Okay. Then I take this is the Multitasker, and then there's the black one. And, okay. But I'm going to tell you what I do with this. Hold on, I can't open it because my hand's all. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
So the one thing with the Multitasker, and I'm going to show it myself, is so I spray my brush also. I do actually put my little dab in there too. And I will do and I just kind of dab it on a tissue. And you know what I do? I'm just going to switch for me, sorry, because I can't see myself. I actually do my eyebrows. So that's what I use the Multitasker for. I'm not sure if you do your eyebrows, Monia, but yeah. So see the difference already? Just with a very quick, you know, so, and I don't even have a mirror, so I can do it way better than that. But I noticed that my eyebrows tend to, as I've been washing more and doing more with my face, like they're not as thick anymore. So, but back to you.
So what I do again is I take this, I spray it on my hand right over here. Okay, so it makes like a little bubble of water. Then the Multitasker, I have this brush here. See this here, how it's thin? There's two ends. So this one I'm not a fan of, but I love this one. So what I do, I go in my Multitasker, I bring it to my hand in the water, okay? So you see what it's doing? So now you have two choices. You can use this as an eyeliner with the powder, or you wet it like this, and let me show you what it does. Okay, so see, it's like that, okay? So sorry, I just have to look in the mirror. So I just hold the corner here, and I go like that. And then I go on top. And do you see what it looks like? It makes it like a wet.
So I think the term
A liquid eyeliner.
Exactly. And
That's what I'm trying.
and they call it foiling. So if you've watched any of the other videos that people have done, so it's basically like Monia's showing, making a wet liquid liner, and they call it foiling with the product.
So then what I do with this, when I did my eyes, I go back on my hand and then I do my eyebrows. Let me look here. And I just go like this. So it's a little bit wet so the powder doesn't go everywhere. And then I just follow the line. So that's what I do. And then I go here again. And if I see my grays, I'm like, these are not going to stay there because my face is beautiful. So then I just go like this and that's like, they're gone. That's what I do. Okay, so I use it wet because then it's not all over my face because I just put the powder on, and then I would take a cotton and I'm like, oh, now my face is all brown because of it. So that's the way I do it. So let me just do my other one so I don't look lopsided a little bit. Okay, so that's what I do. So then what I do sometimes after also is I take the other part of this and then I'll just put it in the powder and I'll just smooth it out just so it looks like more like a smooth, you know, so it depends on what the look you want. Just play with it. Honestly, that's what I did to learn how to use this. Okay, so that's that part. And I do the same with the black one. I do the exact same with the black one. And then I have, this is called, it's just a light, it looks like this. There's no, I hate that there's no name. I'm sorry, guys. There's no name on it, but it's like a light brown. So then what I do again is I have this brush here, okay? And then I just put that brush in my hand like that, okay? And then I just spray it. And then I just go on here because you don't want this too wet. And then I put it in my powder. And then I go like that. And then I just go over down here. So that's what I do with this one. Okay? So you just go down the corner. And I do the other one. Corner. Okay? So then it looks like that. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay?
Yeah.
And then we have, I think most of you got this one because they had it, you know, so I think most of you got it. So this one, I don't put water on my brush. Like I just dry my brush and then whichever color you like, I like the browns, you know, so I just go. And then this is where I just apply to the corner right there. And that's it. So if you guys like another color, then you guys just do the other color. But I'm just going to do this quickly here. I'm going to a party tonight. There you go.
And there are probably, I think now almost like 20 different colors available.
Yeah.
So whether it be in a palette or in like the small ones like I have, like the original ones. So there's so like from greens, I showed you kind of the colors that they have, but they're coming even with more. Yeah.
Okay, so now they also sell the, for your cheek, they called it here, they just call it blush, I guess, and the color is Passionate, this one here, okay? So again, this one, I don't wet this one because then it would be too orange, like it's, for me, it's an orangey color. So this one, what I do, I put it in, okay? And I tap it, and then I go on the lid. Okay, just go on the lid, and then just go wherever your face, if it's oval or, so I apply like this, and apply like this, and then I look. If I need more, I go back in the cap. I don't go back in there. I just put it on the cap because it's enough. So like you guys see here, I hardly used any, and look at my cheeks. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's wow. So this thing here I've had for over a year. It lasts a very long time. The foundation doesn't last as long because I make sure that everything's covered. But for a color like this, our makeup goes such a long way, guys. It's amazing, you know. And then we have our lip gloss. So I'm not a lipstick person. So yeah, Here you go. Like that. So that, and then I don't know if any of you got the new mascara. Amazing. Okay. So what you can do, there's the volume and then the extension. So because I've already done it on my eyes this morning, I didn't remove everything, but I'll just show you. You use this one first, okay, and just put it on everywhere. And make sure you do not do this with your mascara because you're getting air inside and it won't last as long. So you just remove it and just put it in. None of this when you know, when you saw your mother when she was young, she was like, and then put it on. Don't do that, okay? In and out. And then do the other one. Oh, but can you see how amazing? Oh my God. You see this? You see? Amazing.
Awesome.
Okay. Let me just do the other one. Okay. Then what I do is I take the other one. So that was lengthening. And then I do the volume. See how different the brush is? See how different they are? Okay. So this will lengthen everything. And then you just take this one and just go. Oh, wow. So amazing. And they're not fake. See? Those are mine. See how amazing? Look at that. And even look at the bottom one. See? It's good. So I use both on my eyes. And literally, that's what I do every day. It's that easy. It doesn't take long at all.
That's amazing. No, we totally appreciate that. Thank you so much, Monia. And I think just to show people that we do have, if you are a lipstick person, like I know I like lipstick and also the gloss. This is actually one of my, I don't know if it, what is it called here? Sweet Life. That's funny. This is the color. But I know it's hard to see on here. But this, because my lips are actually already red, it doesn't go as color, like this is very pink, but it goes a little more red and subtle when I put it on. And that's why I showed the picture of the people that they use the same color, but there were, 5 different pictures of how it looks on people, because what you'll notice is what maybe looks good on someone. I think we know this. That's why there's thousands of lipsticks out there, because of our coloring of our lips already, what color would it be, right? So I do love glosses, but I also know that some of our lipstick has the peppermint inside, right? So it actually, what does peppermint do for people's lips? It actually, exactly, puffs them up, right? Puckers them up a little bit. So that's why they have actually the lip, the peppermint in some of the lips. And then of course we have other colors like this, or we have the neutral tones like Monia was showing, right? So yeah, so there's so many different colors. Like I love, for me, like like with brown hair, the greens, I'm not sure if you can see that. It's hard to see. This is a
nice color.
Yeah. So the green, so I actually do it a little bit different than Monia, which is, I mean, I don't wear makeup. So listen to her. But
no, but we have all our ways to do makeup.
I do like a more lighter color, like a pinkish, just kind of in that spot there. And then I kind of go over top with the eyelid with the green. And so that seems to be really nice for especially people with brown hair. But if you have blonde hair, I'm not sure if green is actually your color. More times blondes will go for like purples or blues, right? That kind of thing. So, and we have all these different types of colors. So I think I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Monia, for showing us, because that was way better than I was going to do anyway. So I think my finger having that issue was a blessing for everyone, including myself.
And when you put it on your hand after and you try to wash it, just grab this, put like a dot on a cotton ball, and you go like this, and it's all gone, you know? So
the other thing I was I forgot to say, but they do have the makeup removers in the States, not in Canada, but a lot of people use the seedlings one too, right? Like just right now, like I just put it on my one side and, you know, it came off, right, with this, which is phenomenal, right? Because I don't want just one eyebrow done, right? So, but you look gorgeous and you look very natural, but, you know, and beautiful, right? So I just want to say thank you so much for sharing that. I just want to go back here again, just to show, I already kind of had showed these, but these are basically just some examples. And I think the only thing I just wanted to finish with was this, is that there's so many different healthy habits that we can do, whether it be, again, incorporating the makeup, I guess, 6-step process, however you want to do it, with the cleansing and the exfoliation, toning, and moisturizing. But these are other healthy habits that I think would be great to incorporate into our lives. So drinking clean water, and I mean clean as in non-fluoridated and non-chlorine water. Again, drink half your body weight in ounces per day of clean water and add your citrus plus oils to that. Have a healthy station. So as you notice, actually behind Monia is this picture. You know, she has her healthy station that we took a picture of, exactly. And if you have the supplements and the products you need in front of you, you're more likely to take it, right? So nutrition, meal prep is important. Again, using your Thief shakes. If you're doing fruits and vegetables, especially if they're not grown in your own garden, using the fruit and veggie soak or spray, phenomenal. Getting enough sleep. I think it's so important. I saw Tammy the other day using her new blue light glasses, or ensuring you're turning off your screens 1 hour before sleep. If you have trouble with sleeping, things like cedarwood or peace and calming would be awesome. Exercising every day is really, really important, and using oils to help with that. Green up your cleanup. We know about toxic cleaners, what they can do to us, and maybe switching out some of those for a Thieves cleaner, or diffusing instead of using toxic air fresheners. We also, of course, want to manage our moods. So stress is a thing. And so maybe writing in a daily journal, or and I know Peggy actually has a program who's on our team that is actually doing a beautiful, beautiful program that actually helps stimulate ideas on how to journal. So I encourage you to touch base with her if you're interested. And diffusing oils like Valor, Trauma Life, Joy, putting that over your heart. Changing our mindset. It's a lot of things. People don't realize that basically what you say is reality for your subconscious mind. And using or diffusing oils like Highest Potential, Believe, or even Valor or whatever. There's so many different oils that can help increase that, motivate you, and do certain things. Cleansing is really important too. As we kind of talked about, inside the body is so important for how you look outside. And that's actually, again, has to do with our skin and our nails and our hair and so many different things. Energy is important too. If you're not, getting up and feeling that boost of energy, think about things like Ningxia Red and Super B every single day. B vitamins are things that our body doesn't make, so we need to actually supplement with them. And Bs are known as the energy vitamin, right? Gut health, again, talked about how important our immune system is so connected with our skin. So having our Life 9 probiotics at night before we go to sleep is critical, and it allows them time to multiply by 10 times actually is Life 9, which is amazing. So spiritual connection. So reconnecting with God or Mother Nature, using oils like White Angelica, The Gift, or Three Wise Men. And last but not least, self-care. Take that salt and oils bath that we talked about 3 times a week if you can. Replace those toxins with some of these Young Living infused products that we just shared today. And I think we talked about these, so I'm just going to bypass that. But if you are not a part of our team, or even if you're just new to our team, we have so many resources for you. We have our exclusive website that is just full of information. We have our Facebook groups that are just private, and so you can ask questions, you can get answers probably 24/7, because we have a pretty big team that is global. And then we also have our public website that we have lots of these little recipes that I showed, and we have our, most importantly, a lot of our oil infused classes that we have as well. So I just want to thank everyone for coming. I know because this is kind of our mini beauty school, I tried to do it within kind of an hour and a half. I know I put 2 hours, but I think we're a pretty good time. So I just wanted to stop the sharing here. I just want to thank everyone for coming. And I'm going to actually stop the recording. And then if anyone has any questions, we can talk about that afterwards. But I just want to thank Monia as well for showing us how easy and simple. I mean, she did it in front of a computer screen. So I'm sure if we have these products in our bathroom like we would normally, it's just an amazing tool that we have among all the other thousands of tools that Young Living has provided us to have a healthy and safe home and body. So I just want to thank everyone for coming. And again, I'll stop the recording and then we'll have any questions.